That's right, folks. It appears that a false messiah has surfaced as being pushed by none other than Gila, the one who accuses people of having Yeshu derangement syndrome. You remember Gila from our previous video, right?
Mashiach is sitting at the gates of Rome. Why is he at the gates of Rome? What is he telling us with that?
Well, folks, it looks like Gila found her messiah at the gates of Rome after all. She pushes the idea that some guy named Yirah Ha'Ari might be messiah, but she doesn't always say that he might be. Oh no, she posts a video of her messiah rapping tefillin, but who is this Yirah Ha'Ari? Let's find out. Well, it turns out that he runs a YouTube channel called Restoration of the Breach. That's right, Messiah apparently has a YouTube channel. This is so ridiculous. But let's keep going. On his channel, you'll find all different types of stuff about Cabala and Mashiach. And under the community section of his YouTube channel, he features videos by Gila, who clearly talks about Mashiach, so it doesn't seem that he's opposed to the idea that everyone thinks he's Messiah. He also features a channel, 1300 NE, that has some pretty interesting videos to say the least. I mean, just look at this one called Hood's Gospel. It's a rap song featuring Robin Hood that talks about Jesus and apparently the development of Cabala. I don't know.
Out in Nazareth, put the close and scheme. Galilee, the show, water, righteous dream. Jesus with the scrolls.
That's right, folks. That's the apparent approved music list by none other than Gila's Mashiach. But another bizarre content creator that he has in his community list is someone by the name of Sephira Rose, who's possibly his wife?
Mrs. Yirah Haari, otherwise known, I call her Rebbitzin Rose.
She has YouTube shorts and TikTok videos fully equipped with Christmas trees in the background.
Oh my!
She also shares a lot of Cabala on her YouTube channel and claims that Yirah has given her permission to do so in the description of her channel. Additionally, she talks about strange things like the Year of the Dragon and thinks that Yirah is bringing world peace.
I read all things Zohar and texts that Yirah made from the Cabala directly, revealing the secrets of the universe. It is because of Yirah that world peace is manifesting each and every day. With that,
the people he endorses and his followers remind me of a cult. All of the behavior from his followers raises lots of red flags. The unquestioned following, the obsession, and ridiculous claims such as he's bringing world peace and that he's Messiah. I'm not sure how long it is before they all start doing rituals together, but let's analyze the claim that she thinks he's bringing and manifesting world peace.
Do I have to define it for you? Look, all hell will break out. If those hostages aren't back, I don't want to hurt your negotiation. If they're not back by the time I get into office, all hell will break out in the Middle East.
So let me get this straight. While there are innocent human beings still being held by Gaza government SA gangs, this lady claims that he's manifesting world peace. Is she nuts? What is Yirah doing about the hostages in Gaza if he's Messiah? Anybody ask him that one? Nobody's thinking, everybody's feeling. But who is this Yirah that has 12,000 subscribers and that everybody's claiming is Mashiach? Well, here, let me show you.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Anthony, but many of my contemporaries call me Yirah. My name is Anthony. My name is Anthony.
This just gets better and better. Apparently, guys, Messiah's name is Tony. Tony the Messiah. I don't know. Tony the Tiger still has a better ring than Tony the Messiah. It gets just more and more ridiculous. Now, if you notice that he's wearing the same hat in this picture that he was wearing in the video, and I couldn't help but wonder, what is that golden two-headed eagle? What symbol does that represent? It turns out that the symbol has evolved over time. It represented the Byzantine Empire. It was also adopted by Turkic and the Muslim world, and eventually got adopted by the Holy Roman Empire and even by Christian Europe. A modern use of this symbol would be the Scottish Rite of Freemasonry. In addition to using the double-headed golden eagle, they also have what's called the Scottish Rite of Freemasonry jewel with a big fat cross right in the middle of it. And wouldn't you know it, in the video where he introduces himself as Anthony, he's apparently giving a lecture at a Freemason lodge and he says he's a 32 degree. Now, a 32 degree Freemason is considered master of the royal secrets, sublime prince of the royal secrets. No wonder he has no problem with people considering him Messiah. He's clearly got some sort of delusionary Freemason complex where he thinks he's a master of royal secrets. So now, because it's associated with the Roman Empire and Christianity, I began to wonder if the Scottish Rite of Freemasonry is associated with Christianity as well. Well, here's what it says. The rite is explicitly Christian, requiring candidates to profess faith in Jesus Christ. It incorporates influences and symbolism from branches of esoteric Christianity, as well as Masonic Templar movements. The central teachings of the rectified Scottish Rite focus on the loss and restoration of mankind's original innocence, integrating elements of Martinez de Pasquale's occult, Cohen theology, and Louis Claude de St. Martin's mystical Christianity. That might explain some of the strange Facebook posts I found, such as Vatican manuscript reveals the true secrets of Christianity, followed by another bizarre rant in which he says towards the bottom, and the papal cross, which only the Pope carries, is the modern of the 10 Sephirot, the tree of life, and key symbol of the Zohar and Cabala. What? And for the cherry on top, he says the time has come to reveal the Cabala connection to Jesus and Christianity. Wow. And for the final gaudy touch, he has a picture of this weird Gothic Catholic-looking book with a golden statue of Jesus on it. But according to Gila Jed's most recent Facebook post, they claim he's not a Christian. They state, nope, does not believe in Jesus being part of any messianic picture, actually says Jesus was a failed Mashiach ben Yosef of his generation, which is backed up by Rabbi Moshe David Valle. He is not a Christian or Christian pushing a Christian agenda or narrative. Right. Well, I hate to tell you, but he actually misquotes Rabbi Moshe David Valle no differently than Billy Phillips tried to, because they are Christian Kabbalists. Now, despite the fact that Gila's quote-unquote anonymous friend didn't give sources for Rabbi Moshe David Valle, I will. And we're also going to look at a video that Anthony did called The Secrets of Jesus in the Boiling Pit of Excrement. That's a disgusting title, but this is where he actually misquotes Rabbi Moshe David Valle.
Here's a portion from the translation of Misquoting by Moshe David Valle, the teacher of the Ramchal. Translation: And Mashiach ben David comes to bring peace to the world and not war. The opposite of Jesus, the Christian, who said of himself, I did not come to bring peace to the world, but war. And he too was certainly a sod of Mashiach ben Yosef, despite being a mamzer, because a mamzer, Talmid Hacham, comes before an ignoramus Kohen Gedal. Thus we see here that Jesus, the Nazri, Yeshua Nazri, is Mashiach ben Yosef.
So he actually changes and leaves out quite a bit right after he explains that Yeshu was a mamzer. What you're looking at is my translation of Rabbi Moshe David Valle. Now look right here. See where it says, for a wise bastard precedes an ignorant high priest? See that right there? Okay, now look at the next part. Only the appropriate time had not yet come, because there was gratuitous hatred in Israel. And so the Sitra Achra became corrupt and clung to him being Yeshu. So this translation clearly states that the dark side clung to Yeshu. So now look at Tony's. He talks about the ignoramus Kohen Gedal and then goes straight into Jesus the Nazri, Yeshu, was Mashiach ben Yosef.
Ignoramus Kohen Gedal. Thus we see here that Jesus, the Nazri, Yeshua Nazri, is Mashiach ben Yosef.
He just completely left it out. Didn't mention anything about the Sitra Achra clinging to Yeshu. Why would he do that? Could it be because he's a Christian Kabbalist? Everybody wants to brag about how much he knows, but he can't even quote Rabbi David Moshe Valle correctly. In conclusion, Just stay away from anybody promoting this guy. Thanks for watching, guys.